Mr. Burke, can you come on up?
Yes, I
He's making his way. You're ready.
All right, thank you. This is 241000FY, the people versus Berman Franklin.
Boom, $75,000, 10% bond. That's no small amount. This moment drives home how a flight risk label can lock your freedom behind a price tag. Would you say that's fair or excessive?
Burke.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jeffrey Pans on behalf of Mr. Burke. Wait formal reading. Stand mute. Request the warrant be recalled.
All right, so the warrant will be recalled. It's been okay, it's new in warrant status. Okay. All right, as to bond.
Judge, the original violation came about because he had some car problems, and then he was staying in transitional housing, not because of any court-related matters, but just someplace to be for the time being. And because his car ended up breaking down, he ended up getting thrown out of there because he was late getting back there, and things kind of went downhill from there. He indicates that he can go to some friend's house to stay and be able to provide that information. The holds that are showing are all traffic related, and we request a hearing.
Thank you.
On the violation. As the victim to be notified, there's some question of whether or not there's going to be an agreement for some non-assaultive contact, and that seemed to be what was going on in December when things kind of fell apart.
All right. Warrants recalled. As to the violation of entered a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Sir, did you go over your rights, your advice of rights form on your probation violation with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
And did you give Mr. Phantom permission to sign your name on this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He had one condition. It looked like he was sentenced to this case. He was originally charged as a felony. It was reduced to a misdemeanor, and he was on probation for 12 months. And he had a violation. I mean, is the violation, I'm not the judge of record on this, but the allegation is he's having consistent contact with the victim. I take no contact orders very seriously, especially when they're on felonious assault cases that were reduced by the prosecutor down to a misdemeanor offense. So I've signed the request for a court-appointed attorney. There's a report that he was actually taken into custody at the one house he wasn't allowed to be in. So he's not suitable for a personal bond because he can't follow court orders.
Your Honor.
You have a right to remain silent, sir. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Just don't say anything right now, Mr. Burke.
Okay.
If I just might point out, Judge, there was original probation violation hearing date set. He did appear, and the court had adjourned it for the complainant to appear, and that was set for the following week, and that's where the car problems started.
But Mr. Fanto, he was arrested. I mean, you know how I feel about this.
I understand.
He had one place he couldn't be, and it was the place where he pled guilty to beating a woman, and he went to that place. So now he has a $50,000 cash bond with a GPS tether.
We set a hearing for next week, Judge.
Set a hearing within 14 days. Sir, you have a right to have a hearing within 14 days. So your hearing will be within 14 days in front of Judge Slavin.
Thank you.
All right.
Could you mark the file medical, Judge?
I will mark the file medical. Yep. And that's cash surety.
Next will be Mr. Whitfield, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. Whitfield, come on up here to the floor.
Hello, sir. This is 250073, the people of the state of Michigan versus Roman Whitfield.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Whitfield for limited purposes of arraignment. We waive formal reading, stand mute.
All right. Mr. Whitfield, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney, and you have a right to have that attorney present during any future questioning and any future court hearings. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. I've signed the request for a court-appointed attorney so that at all your future court hearings, you will have an attorney present. You have 2 dates within the next 21 days, sir. The first is your probable cause conference. And that is set for January 22nd of 2025. And it'll be in the morning, and you can appear at that hearing via Zoom. Following that, you will have a preliminary examination. Your preliminary examination will be set for January 27th of 2025. That'll be an in-person hearing at the 23rd District Court. At that hearing, the prosecutor must show that a crime was committed and probable cause exists to charge you with that crime. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fanto?
Judge, there is some history, however, there's no conviction.
Notice how the judge emphasizes no contact orders. That's not just formality, it's a huge deal in domestic cases. Violating one can instantly revoke your bond. What do you think? Should courts be this strict on reduced charges?
Since 2012, Washington County has placed a hold on him. He was arrested in this matter in Washington County, and I don't know whether their hold is based on that arrest or whether he had some other warrants, and
Yeah.
that's kind of muddled, so I don't know. But Washington County is going to pick him up. Based on, I'd say no history since 2012, I would request a personal bond in this matter.
He's got a lengthy criminal history, but he's not had anything in a decade. Did some prison time, looks like, too. 329, 329, 329. Sir, when did you know when he got out of NDOC?
I don't.
MBOs 2015, 17.
None of the sentence, I think his longest sentence was 18 months, I
To
believe.
60. Yeah, that's why I asked. The one was 24 to 60.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure. I just wanted to see if he was incarcerated the whole time. We didn't pick up any cases, but that doesn't appear to be the
No.
case. Let's see, the bench warrant.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Hey, no, wait a sec. Let me look at
Don't
this.
say anything, Mr. Whitfield.
Okay, let me just look at this with your attorney real quick. Mr. Sandro, can you approach it?
They didn't give me any warrant.
Is it that?
He mentioned child.
We're just trying to figure out what Washington is holding you for, sir. Just give us a second. Just the front page. I have, sir, I have a warrant out for your arrest for domestic violence, third offense for DV, and malicious destruction of property. And that's out of 14B in Ypsilanti. Trying to find the date of the offense. 12/7/23. So you've had a warrant out for that. Child support, child support, child support. Contempt of court. So you've got a assaultive warrant that's been out for a couple of years now.
I never knew about it at all. I never did any paperwork on anything. My address, I was no longer the address or anything, so I moved. Never sent me any paperwork or anything that I knew about anything.
And then the allegations on this case, they're just allegations. But the allegation is that an officer was following you in a car because they were called to a scene for some sort of something, and that you were speeding, you know, pretty fast, going, he said, over 100 miles an hour on the freeway. 70 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. Turned off the lights. These are the allegations. Turned off the lights on the freeway. When the officer came in and swore to this, he just swore to it that you were going up to over 100 on I-94, fleeing and eluding. And then according to his sworn affidavit, you then were arrested with the vehicle at issue in this case. So I don't think that a personal bond is appropriate. You've got a warrant, you've got a hold, you've got an assaultive history, and you know, the allegations are certainly support the notion that you're a flight risk, sir. I'll give him a 50,000. I'll give him a 75,000, 10% with the GPS tether. Sir, you're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You can't purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You can't possess or have access to firearms. You can't operate a motor vehicle without a valid license. And we'll see you back next Wednesday, right? The 22nd? All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Next, Mr. Gibson, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Dees?
Gibson.
All right, give me just a second. Gibson. All right, give me just a second, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is 250074, the state of Michigan versus Juan Lamont Gibson.
Captain, Your Honor, Jeffrey Cantor on behalf of Mr. Gibson, wait for Marine stand mute.
All right, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Sir, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, I did.
And did you give your attorney permission to sign your name on this form?
Yes, I did.
I've entered a not guilty plea. What else does he have going on? Mr. Gibson, no other warrants?
No other holes. He is employed at S&W Logistics, has been for 3 years. He understands the, or in spite of the complainant's comments to the police department, he alleges residing at that Court Village address. He understands the court would order a no contact provision. Be prepared to provide an address to the court within 48 hours of a location where he'd be staying. And again, he understands no contact and would request a one-time visit to officer assist for personal items.
All right, and you, sir, you have family in the court. Can you stand and say your name?
I'm Apree Crenshaw. I'm his sister.
A-P-R-E-E?
Yes.
All right.
A-P-H-R-E.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm Jacqueline Clark, his grandmother.
Okay, normal spelling, Jack. Well,
All right, first case of the day, Mr. Burke steps up. The judge wastes no time, diving straight into the recall of a warrant. But here's the twist, even minor violations can spiral fast when probation is involved. Watch how this one unfolds.
traditional spelling, I should say.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can he reside with one of you?
Yeah, he can come to my house. I stay in Trenton, Michigan, on Exo Street, and it's okay for him to come.
All right. You hear that, sir? You can go stay with your sister?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I understand.
All right, we're going to get her address. That's where you're allowed to stay. I am going to give you, these are misdemeanor offenses, 2 misdemeanors. I am going to give you a bond. So you have a $5,000 personal bond. Sir, you're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to have any contact with Kenya Jennings. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I'm crystal clear so you understand, so you don't violate. You can't call her, you can't write her, you can't email her, you can't send her anything. You can't go to where she lives, works, or goes to school. You can't have any contact of any kind. And you can't have anyone else do this either, except for your attorney. You can't send her text messages, instant messages, emails, tweets, or any other form of communication, or contact her through any social networking site or application. If you have her programmed in your phone, block her.
I already deleted it.
It will, I'm not done. It will not be a defense that you accidentally contacted her. If you go to a store or a restaurant or a party and you see her there, you must leave immediately. If she contacts you, do not reply. If she invites you over or asks to meet you somewhere or contacts you for any reason, you cannot violate my no contact order. And if you do, you will go to jail. If the order needs to be changed in the future, I will hold a hearing when both sides are present. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, did you want to say something? You have a right to remain silent, but I didn't.
What do $5,000 personal bond mean? How much is that?
You don't have to post any money.
Okay. I understand, ma'am. I really do.
All right, for now, because this case is assigned to me, and if I find out you've had any contact with Kenya Jennings,
I promise.
I will revoke your bond and you will sit in the Wayne County Jail. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I signed the request for court-appointed attorney. You also cannot possess or have access to firearms, sir.
He can do a one-time visit.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fanto. You're also allowed a one-time visit to the premises with a police officer so you can get your personal belongings out of the house.
I don't want.
Okay?
I don't want to do. I'm fine.
What's that, sir?
I don't even want to visit. I'm fine. She can keep it.
He's saying he don't want the visit, but you need to clarify that he needs police escort to pick up his car from where he's going.
Yeah, if you're going to get anything from that location, whether it's a car, a dog,
Okay.
a pair of pants, listen, you can do it one time and you gotta have to take an officer with you, okay?
Okay, I have to get my vehicle from that area, so yes, yes.
All right, Mr. Fanto, you wanna approach real quick? 1 second. Where are the keys for your car?
The keys in my car are in custody here.
Oh, you have them with you?
Yeah, they took me to jail. With my-
Okay, so you don't have to go in the house or have any contact with her to get the car, right?
No, I do not.
Is there a family member that would be because if we wait for a standby, you might have to wait hours or days for them to have time to go do that.
No, if y'all allow me to, I have no problem going to get his car and, taking it to a secure place to be.
All right, and you understand you can't have any contact with her either,
Yes.
all right? Just,
Question, I have a child, so.
that's something we'll have to figure out down the line. I'm not addressing that today.
Okay.
But if you go over there to get the car, just don't interact, don't start, I won't beat on, get the car, get out, okay? All right, I'm allowing her to go pick up the vehicle for
Thank
you.
you.
All right, we're all set.
Thank you.
And I marked the file, but we got the new address that, we were given by your sister.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Next will be Mr. Dees, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Dees, give me just 1 second.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, this is 250060, the People versus Joshua Thomas Dees.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jeffrey Thianto on behalf of Mr. Dees for limited purposes of arraignment. Wait for more reading stand mute.
All right, Mr. Dees, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney, and you have a right to have that attorney present during any future questioning and any future court hearings. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you, as Mr. Fanto was today. And I've signed the request for a court-appointed attorney to ensure that you have counsel present at future court hearings. You have 2 dates within the next 21 days. The first is your probable cause conference, and that will occur January 22nd of 2025. You can appear at that hearing via Zoom. Following that will be your preliminary exam, and that will be January 27th of 2025. That will be in person at the 23rd District Court. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
All right. As to bond,
Judge, no history since 2012. He does have pulled Westland as a traffic and a violation of probation. Dearborn Heights is traffic, Southgate is traffic related. I couldn't find anything on the course matter. I'm assuming giving the number most likely traffic.
did you see these out-of-state convictions? He has out-of-state convictions.
I didn't.
Yeah, he's got out-of-state convictions in 2023 for similar crimes. He's got receiving and concealing out of Kentucky. Yeah, Dover, Kentucky. Or Maysville, Kentucky. He got another case pending here. Joshua Thomas Dees, what's your date of birth?
August 26, 1992.
Your Honor, he was arraigned on a warrant yesterday.
Okay, what was that one for?
I believe it was domestic violence.
No, Malicious destruction of property, not.
That's correct.
Malicious destruction of property. All right. Sir, you're a flight risk. You've got warrants out of 1, 2, 3, 4 different jurisdictions. You actually have 7, 8, 9 different warrants from different jurisdictions. That's not counting Kentucky. You've got a case you picked up here, and then you have this other one as well. You're a 4th habitual offender. You're not getting a personal bond. You have a $75,000, 10% bond with a GPS tether. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You can't have any contact with Carolyn Cianter. You can't purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You can't possess or have access to firearms. You can't operate a motor vehicle without a valid license. We'll see you back.
I'm sorry, could you mark the file medical, please?
Yes.
Too late to have the bond unit downtown to look at the bonds.
On this one?
All of them, but on the, this one and the other two that had cash bonds.
I'll ask for it. If I can get them, you want DSU reports or fine.
I appreciate it.
All right, this one, I'm requesting it for sure. And then I'll ask for the other two. All right, we're all set.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Officer Jacob.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good afternoon.